Time to answer some of those questions about lawns, plants, and gardens, and the plants you grow every day. Every Wednesday, plant and garden expert Craig Hignight joins us to take your questions. Boy, you kind of like that rain on Saturday. You liked the rain today, didn't you?
We need it. We need every drop we can get right now.
Yeah, because right now you're heading into that very important time when you're starting to think about planting grass for next spring.
Right. We're just now on the front edge of reseeding for next year. I've got spots in my yard. Some of them have come back to green. Some of them are still just as brown as craft paper.
Start thinking about that right now. I'm glad you said that. I didn't know what you were going to say. Debbie's got the first call. Debbie, what's your question for Craig this midday?
Debbie, can we help you?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Craig.
Good morning.
This is Debbie. And my friend and I, Donna, were having a little argument Friday. And we want to know, why did the tomatoes crack so bad on the top? I said it was too much water. She said it was the heat.
Well, it was actually a combination of two things. One is the heat. The plants harden up very quickly when they get ripe, but it's uneven watering. It isn't too much. It's just that the water comes, especially when it's been so dry this year, the water comes in uneven doses, and once the skin hardens up, it gets another shot of water. It's not like a balloon that will just continue to expand. The skin cracks.
No, that was a good explanation. Sue in Silva. Sue, you got a question for Craig. What is it this midday?
Yeah, we have a row of arborvitae along the back of our property, and there's a section in between where I used to dump the grass clippings. Well, it seems that the two on the ends nearest the grass clippings are all dying out. Is there something leaching down in there that is doing that? Is from the grass?
Well, if the grass has gotten too high, what it doesn't decompose, it ferments. It's like making silage, and believe it or not, the acids coming out of that could go ahead and damage the roots. The other thing, grass clippings are like a thatched roof. Even when you put water on them, they shed off. Sure. It doesn't go down through the grass. It will shed off to the edge. So maybe the trees just got too dry this summer.
Yeah.
Also.
So that doesn't. Don't think of grass clippings as a mulch.
Well, as a thin mulch.
Okay.
But if she has been piling grass in there, then you actually end up with this thatch situation where the water actually sheds rather than going through the grass.
Yeah, nothing's really going to grow under there either. Hey, let's head to Coal Valley right now. Sue's got a question in Coal Valley. What's your question for Craig?
Good morning. I have an abundance of yellow bugs eating my green beans, and I don't know what to do about it.
Okay, I don't know what the insect is, but of course, there are insecticides out there that we can use. 7 is one of them. Look at 8. There is another one. Also, Captain Jack's dead bug juice. I know, everybody laughs when I say that.
You brew that in your backyard, don't you?
Well, somebody's brewing it somewhere. It is actually a biological that will kill the insect. You could drink the stuff right out of the bottle. It wouldn't hurt you at all. It's actually organic.
That sounds like a fun Friday night.
Yeah, really.
Captain
Jack's dead bug juice.
Can I get that on the rocks, please? No, I would never do that. Deborah is on the phone right now. Deborah's in Wheatland. What's your question for Craig?
Yes, I have 2 hibiscus plants that started late this year that flower. What do I do? Do I cut them back for the winter, or do I just leave them alone for next year?
Okay, now these are outdoor perennial hibiscus, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. You don't do anything. Just keep them watered. We're coming into an time right now that everything is going to start needing water, even if we have not been watering through the season. But I would let the hibiscus stand at least until the first of the year, and then they can be cut back. But no late fall pruning or anything like that. But just let them stand, and do make sure you keep them well watered up through November and December. I mean, that's going to be so important with so many plants this year. We've got a major water deficit, and we do not want plants going into winter dry.
Well, we got one last question, just a few seconds. Jerry, real quickly. Jerry in East Molion's got a question for Craig. What is it?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of either toadstools or mushrooms on the grass, and then just want to find a way to kill them.
Well, the only thing you do is take a steel rake, go out and just break them off. There's no chemical way to stop them. They're 99% water, so as soon as you break them off, they're going to dry up and go away. It's just Mother Nature's way of getting rid of organic matter in the yard, and there is no chemical way of stopping them.
Yeah, I got the same thing. I mean, there really is nothing you could do. Just knock them down.
Just knock them down and don't eat them.
Yeah, don't put them in a salad. If you didn't get your question answered, you're going to stick around, right?
I'll go back
You'll
to
stay
the
here
booth.
till about
Yep.
4 in the afternoon and get your questions on the phone. You can catch Craig every Wednesday right here on News 8 at 11. In a